Hello everybody. So before I show this clip, I think I'd like to say a few words about what you're about to see. And the first thing I'd like to say, of course, is a comment about the number of views that it has on YouTube. This clip does not have that many views on YouTube. It's got 130,000 views on YouTube, and this clip is from Vice News, and I am shamelessly reusing their material, but so what, I think, really, in comparison to what you're about to see in this. It's a clip of Keyoumars Ashkan, the neurosurgeon of King's College London, performing neurosurgery on a lady while she's playing the violin. And it is a phenomenally beautiful piece of footage, I think. It's an astounding... I'd like to actually tell the story of what I was doing and where I was when I first saw this. I was out having lunch with some friends, and they just, off the cuff, sort of just showed me this image of this surgery being performed on this lady in the Independent newspaper. I'll give a link to the article below because it's actually a pretty good sort of summary of what was going on during that surgery. And I had to sort of get up and leave the restaurant for a bit because I was so blown away by it. And to say words like mind-blowing, I think given the context, is a little bit sort of maybe disrespectful even to what you're about to see, but it caused a profound shift in my perspective on life and on science and on medicine and on the sophistication of our sciences and medical practices that we have now in the 21st century. And what's been depicted here is an awake craniotomy, and that's something we've been doing since the Bronze Age. So it's nothing new really, but what it is this man, Keyoumars Ashkan, he's getting her to play the violin to guide him as he performs the surgery, to figure out which areas of the brain that he needs not touch, to ensure that her musical gifts aren't damaged by his surgery. And this is taking place in the frontal lobe of the brain. And when it comes to the brain, this is something that we know very little about still. It's the great uncharted frontier, possibly, in science and medicine that we know very little about, and it just strikes me as something being... It just strikes me as being so incredibly bold, daring, visionary, and beautiful, frankly. And when it comes to sort of science videos, really, when it comes to the sorts of things that will be remembered in history, it is this sort of thing. It's not Gangnam Style. And what is Gangnam Style? Gangnam Style is the most viewed music video ever, isn't it? And it's K-pop. And we've all sort of forgotten about it, haven't we? And it was the first video to receive over 1 billion views on YouTube. And it's just not all that impressive compared to this sort of thing. It really isn't. It makes me happy to see this sort of thing. And this happened right before COVID. This happened on the 19th of February 2020, on the eve of COVID, coronavirus, where medicine had to step into the fray to save as many human lives as possible, and we got to see something beautiful from medicine. And I know that there's a lot of banal shit involved in medicine. There's misdiagnoses and people getting chewed up by the system, and I've been one of those people as well. I've been chewed up by the mental health system, which is a system that, in my opinion, could do with some improvements. And it's not all good, obviously, but this sort of thing, the violin neurosurgery, the more experimental wings of brain surgery, yeah, this is stuff to get really, really excited about. And when I see a video of a surgeon behind all that plastic and people on their laptops and all the images, the sort of the MRI scans on things. And she's playing the violin in the operating theatre. It just gets me so excited. It makes me... It's like seeing the Large Hadron Collider for the first time. That's the sort of thing I compare this to. And it's not so much that it's just so impressive. It's just so... And it does not get old for me, I don't think. It doesn't age at all. And what is it really? It's just another little step forward. But it's such an elegant step forward. I know it's been done before with guitars and so on, and that was a big step forward. And awake brain surgery has been done forever. But it's just a bit more sophisticated because it's the violin. Because the sort of movements that you have to do with your hand are so much finer and more delicate, I think, than with the guitar. So it's just a little bit more sophisticated than what went before it. In about 3 years ago, this man playing the guitar awake during his brain surgery. And I wish more people could be interested in this sort of thing rather than things like Gangnam Style and these pointless, stupid K-pop videos compared to this. But then again, I don't care so much about that stupid K-pop video. And I know that's a flash in the pan that receives 1 billion views on YouTube and whatever, because I know it's not going to get remembered, and I think this will get remembered. I think this deserves some grand accolade. A Nobel Prize? I don't know. Is it a discovery as such? It seems as though uncharted territory is being trodden with neurosurgery to some extent when an operation this sophisticated is being carried out. To my knowledge, she's the first person to undergo neurosurgery while playing the violin. It might be unfair that she's the first person, or that Ashkan received the Nobel Prize, since she's not the first person to play a musical instrument during brain surgery. But whatever, you know. So I think I've said enough on this, and I will now give you footage of Dagmar Turner playing the violin beautifully during brain surgery while being operated upon by the venerable Keyoumars Ashkan, another lover of music. And I think it is a joy to watch this piece of footage. So thank you very much, bye bye, and I give you Dagmar and Ashkan. Thank you. Dagmar Turner and Keyoumars Ashkan. Bye everyone, thank you.
Okay, beautiful. Both line, please. So now we're like very big one, like very